So tonight is our first rehearsal back from spring break, and it's going to be a refresh and review process. For me, I've been gone for a couple weeks, so to get back into the Ilium, but everyone's been off for spring break, so it's important for us to get back into what we already know, make sure the new stuff that happened right before I left is actually accurate, and we can continue hopefully tomorrow night to move forward into Act 3.
Girls play on the beach. Beaded dark hair tosses shadows on sand. Scrawls and crosshatches weave laughter. Blue sea spray. A game called King of Heaven, where one girl drops to knees, shakes back and forth. She is old, encircled by soft voices who ring her neck with flowers, pretend to raise an axe high in air, crash it down into the poor girl's neck. She laughs, flees the altar, brushes between lace edgings and white bonnets. Her body arcs, unfurls like ladies lapping stones just a few hours from joy.
Good. Take your time now. When you get into the lapping, it's so much better. When you get into the lapping, let it be a slow lap, not high.
In 1832, the widow of a Prussian soldier who served in Napoleon's army publishes her late husband's philosophy of war.
In it, he writes, kind-hearted people might of course think that there is some ingenious way to disarm or defeat the enemy without too much bloodshed, and might imagine that this is the true goal of the art of war.
Pleasant as it sounds, it is a fallacy that must be exposed. War is such a dangerous business that the mistakes which come from kindness are the very worst.
Beach, I've moved on to your scene a little louder from you. I mean, your back is to me, your back is to everybody over here. And I think that's a fine choice, but I think therefore you need to be a little louder and clearer with your sentence.
But does my back have that? Because that can pull me to the side.
Yeah, I like it. I like you guys folded in on each other. I'm sitting over here, so Phoebe projects way over to me. At some point I'll watch from over there, and I'll talk about it.
Okay, got it.
But I think, and I think it's important. I like the intimacy that you're creating there. Phoebe, I felt like the last little bit of your sentences make it a little more matter of fact. Like that, I like that irony, and it's just like you're saying it like a piece of, not exactly gossip, because it's like juicy, but it's just a little bit more like this is a fact. You're not shocked by the words at all. 3, 2, 1, touch it. All right, good. So that's the place from which your bones and joints will splinter. So you'll pick that one area, and it leaves you, right? Like, so if it's here, you're not going to use your hand, but if it's there, Phoebe, I don't know, what would be my reaction to that? If that's where, like, the shot hit me and my bones and joints splintered in that area, I want that to be your reaction. Does that make sense? But I want it to be all different, which is why I made you just be random and I didn't tell you what we were doing first. All right, ready? Let me see, everyone all together just so you get your nervies out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hoo, ha! Good.
Worn out bones and joints splinter across the shores of Asia Minor.
Thousands poured into camps, flaming gunships, rocket strikes, as Greeks raid the coast, Dionysia's, sun-free rivers, blue-black light curtains that Atrium pulses across Anatolia, X-raying decapitated bodies, lined shoulder to foot, and in water-filled ditch, heat, combs, and suitcases. Climb thin air behind that great wall Greeks filled between blue that drowns and blue that breathes.